Hey there everyone, it's Val, and welcome back to Tolkiencraft II, The Labors of Valentine. In today's end of the day tour, I have some progress to show in the Thaumcraft area. Getting set up so that we can start processing a bunch of things and get some essentia built up. So I've got 49 jars set up. I've been told that that's the number that I need by Great so hopefully he remembers the count correctly. He probably does, but we will see if it's not enough. And I also have barrels ready to go behind for the, as we fill these up, I will fill files and put them back in the barrels. I could store them in an AE system, but I kind of like the visual thing of seeing them around, because then it's very handy for it to pull it as well when we're doing actual infusions. Let's have a look at what the node is at. I didn't work on it at all today, so this is just from the nodes that were in there as of yesterday. So you can see, doing pretty good. We'll have more node collecting expeditions, but I wanted to do something a little different today instead of a third day in a row of doing node acquisition. So today I finally fixed the stairwell for the problem that I had where all the half slabs and the micro blocks were replaced with basalt instead of the marble that they were supposed to be. I did end up keeping some of the design that was dark that had been replaced, except I changed it out to voidstone. I'm not sure what time of night it is. It looks much better in the day, but hopefully you can see it in the video. It's not black, it's actually a very dark purple, which of course goes with the purple accent on the pillar there. And I decided to keep that because people were saying that they gotten used to the sort of the piano key effect with the white and the black, and while I didn't want that on the primary aspect of the staircase, when I started looking at the finer details, I decided that I agreed that having a darker detail actually looked really good, but I didn't want black, and so that's why I went with the dark purple instead. I think that looks pretty cool. Now, what else did I work on? What time is it? I just want to see. It's middle of the night. Alright. Hello, elves. They're everywhere. I started planting some of the Agricraft crops that I was gifted by Kamikaze Phoenix. Kamikaze's been busy growing lots of 10-10-10 crops. And so these are some of the seeds from Botania merged with Agricraft. Why can I Agricraft? mental blank there for a moment. With Agricraft, so basically it looks very it's cool, and when you harvest them you get petals, and you get, with a 10-10-10 crop, you get 4 per harvest, and that is actually the gain is how much you get per harvest. Growth is how fast it grows, and the strength is whether or not it's resistant to weeds. And weeds are turned on. I think that's the default for weeds to be on. So you have to be careful when you're trying to propagate your seeds that you don't get weeds instead. I did do a test with a wheat seed that was 10-10-10 and let it sit beside for a weed for 2 hours, and it didn't get overtaken by the weeds. So I'm tentatively saying that a strength 10 seed is probably not going to get destroyed by a weed. However, something that is not a strength 10, if you leave it long enough, it will be destroyed by weeds. And I know that the weaker the strength is, like if it's 1 or 2 or 3, then it's gonna get destroyed by weeds pretty quickly. So you have to kind of babysit your crops when you're waiting for them to spread. Otherwise, you could lose, if you only have one seed of a particular thing, you could lose it, which would be sad if you had a really nice seed that you were working on and got eaten by weeds. But that's basically a design decision to offset the fact that you can get a lot of product from a very small area farm when you have the 10-10-10 seeds. Now, the reason I was working on the Thaumcraft area at that right now, besides the fact I have been working on it, these guys are so noisy, is that I want to set up some golems down here to do harvesting. Greater Raider has done that on his base, and I thought it looked so cool, I thought I'd do a similar thing. Right, so yeah, that's basically what I did today. Fixed the stairwell, worked on the Thaumcraft area, and planted some plants. Yeah, I spent most of the time fixing the stairwell, so that's why there's not too much progress to show, just a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this tour. It's a pretty short one today, and I hope to see you in the stream sometime. Y'all take care now. Bye.